Good morning, everybody. It is a new week. We are at pattern-collections.com. Make sure you put the dash in there. If you don't put the dash, you go to the wrong place. A couple of things this week. First off, I did take a quick peek at the names of this week's patterns, and I saw that all of them are patterns created by our artist in focus this week, which is Linda Ray. So if you go to Artist Focus, you will be able to click on today and find a little bio of today's artist, or this week. We're focusing on her patterns, but you'll be able to read the whole bio here and see her art. Really awesome stuff. So I just want to let you know it was there, so that in case you wanted to check it out. I'm going to go to the weekly string and see what the string looks like. 41. String 41 looks like that, which is super simple, right? Where's my pen? So I'm just gonna do a quick, just to remind me what it looks like. It is kind of like that and kind of like that, and we'll see if we use it. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but that's this weekly string number 41. I know there's at least one pattern this week that is not going to be, conducive to the string, but that's okay. So go back to home, go back down. We're going to scroll down to pattern focus to find today's pattern. And here we go. See, they all say by Linda Ray. I don't know if you can read that very well, but anyway, we're going to start with today and work our way up the list. Today's is called Up in Smoke. So it's pretty much an organic tangle. You'll start with sort of a S shape with a swirl up at the top. And then from that you'll come down, leave that little swirly bit, come down like right there and connect it. Do a little bit of filling in right there. And then start at the bottom. To me, that's the easiest way to do it, is start at the bottom and make these arch things. And you can go back and forth. You don't even have to pick up your pen. Go back and forth and make these arches all the way around, or you can do them all from one side. Either way will work. And then that's your basic shape. And here it is. This one, the step out, or the pattern was redrawn by Nicole, and so that is Nicole's artwork. I believe it is. Anyway, looks like Nicole because it's got red and it's got caviar eyes. So let's give this a go and see what happens. And do we want to use string 41? Maybe. Where's my pencil? Got a little disorganization happening here. Let me put those aside. There we go. Give myself a little border to start with. It's a little not straight, but oh well. Okay, and pencil and pencil. Okay, so there's my general string. I may or may not use it. going to use it going this way. Okay, so my first S shape, oops, that is the wrong pen. See, I was drawing the other day and I had all this extra pens and pencils and stuff out, and I just reached over and grabbed the first one I saw and it was the wrong one. Okay, let's try this again. So we want a S type shape that curves around like that. So far so good. And then from the bottom of this curve around like that, we're going to do that. Zoom in just a little. And then we're just going to do these little arches. You can go back and forth. That will work. Probably a little more zen that way. It's a bit like wormhole spiral, except for you're drawing the outside shape first. With wormhole spiral, you build this thing one line at a time instead of making the outer shape. It's very similar. Just kind of like that. Oh, I forgot to do this curve right here. You want to bolden that up, otherwise it will get lost in your shape there. Okay. Then I'm going to go this way and I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to leave some negative space in here, I think. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to make like that. Like that. And now I'm going to make sure that that gets filled in first before I do my other thing. That's better. You know, I think I might just draw my S shapes before I get any further. I want this one to overlap. Matter of fact, if you want to draw it in pencil real quick first, I want it to go, I'm going to go the other direction. Now one says your S shape has to go that one direction. It can go the other way. Like that. There we go. Oh, I like that better. These were a little fat for me. I like this thinner one. And then perhaps I'll put another one here. Like that. Gotta have some overlap. Makes it more interesting when it has overlap. And then maybe one more small one here. Like that. I'm one more coming up in here somehow. Maybe starting here. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to do my interior lines, and I'm going to erase this guide. So I've decided I don't want it. There we go. So how was your guys' weekend? Mine was interesting. Well, Saturday I worked. That wasn't so interesting, although it's getting busier at work, which is a good thing. You know, new store. You never know how busy it's gonna be. It's gotten busier. Got all my tasks done on Saturday in a timely fashion. There was a lot to do, but we managed to get it done. Knee started to hurt a little bit, but not until really late in the day. So it's getting better. It is healing. I think it's just one of those things. It's just going to take time. That's what the doctor said. Doctor said 4 to 6 weeks. It's only been like 2. So I really need to just be patient with myself. There we go. Those are cool, huh? Very much like the wormhole spiral. You just know where they're going because you've placed those exterior lines before you get started. This back and forth, that's very zen. It's very calming. So, and then Sunday, we went to church like we always do. One of the young men at our church, his folks were out of town, so he came over to our house. We had some lunch, and then he and my son went to the movies. And then after the movies, we all went to dinner, and met some new folks that will be joining us on next summer's Alaska cruise, which is cool. It's a cousin of one of our friends who is going. Then the cousin decided to come too. So, but we had never met those people, so we got a chance to meet them. It's been nice to know people that you're going to be traveling with before you go traveling. So we had a nice dinner. Went to a diner that does like it's all 1950s style diner with you know, sandwiches and burgers and really awesome ice cream malts and shakes and floats and things. Yeah, I was full. I was full from the ice cream before even my dinner got there. So I took half of it home. I ordered a sandwich, took half of it home. That's good. Now I'll have something to eat for lunch today at work. I'll just take the other half of the sandwich home. I mean, to work with me. Which is nice because then I don't have to think about making lunch. I can just grab and go. Which is a good thing because I have to go in early today. Just fill this in. Turn your tiles as needed. That's it. Super simple. I feel like it needs something else to go with this pattern. Just a little something to kind of anchor the space. Maybe some orbs. You can never go wrong by adding circles to your design. My personal opinion. I'm just building up these circles. I don't even really know where I'm putting them. Just kind of filling the space. Just kind of looking up and going, does it need more? Yeah, it does. It needs more. I'm just doing what feels like it needs it. I'm not 100%, you know. Sometimes it just wants things just to fill the space. I think that's good. I think I want them I want color today. I'm feeling colorful. Watch out, folks, I'm feeling colorful. Let's see. Let me get my markers out. I think I just want a little bit of color. I want those to be yellow. Why yellow? I don't rightly know. It's just the color that seems to want to come out. I'm using these Artists Loft dual tip watercolor markers. They've got a regular bullet tip on one end and a brush tip on the other. I'm just going to use the brush tip and just going to put a little bit of, stick a little yellow in here. There we go. Okay. And I'm leaving the other. I'm just leaving it. I at first thought maybe it was calling to color the other things too, but no, not really. It's not saying that. So I'm gonna just sign my name in here somewhere and put the name, which was Up in Smoke. Which way is it living? Is it living that way? That way? It's living that way. String 41, Up in Smoke. Give a little bit of shading, especially on the overlapping bits. And right in on that side where the curve is, just a little bit. Okay, a little smudging with my blending stump. Perfect. All right, I think I'm done. There she is. All right, you guys have a really awesome day. Go out and be a blessing to somebody today. World really needs blessings. You know, if you're the praying type, I would ask that if you would please say a little prayer for the firefighters throughout the United States, especially the West Coast where it's been so dry and we've got these major wildfires happening. You know, the jobs that they do, it's brutal. It's been so hot and dry, and then the fire, and oh, I can't imagine a harder job, physically demanding, than being a brush fire firefighter. Yeah, they do amazing work, and you know, I just pray that they're safe and that you know, they can do their job and get the fires out as quickly as possible. So anyway, keep them in your thoughts and your prayers in the next few days as they continue to battle these really hard brush fires that are going on throughout the United States, and I imagine that there are probably ones throughout other parts of the world that I just have not heard of. I'm sure there are. So anyway, just keep them in your thoughts. Let's bring some positivity to our lives today, and just reach out. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.